Hey guys, MrStardustRicon here, and what is up? Welcome back to another Shinjuku chapter. This time we're going to be tackling Chapter 9, a double arrow. Fortunately, no breezy and ice this time because, again, just kind of lazy and didn't stream, as is the usual tale for these last couple of days. But, oh well, what can you really do about it besides punish my own laziness? Oh. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into Chapter 9. Last week we took on the Berserker of Shinjuku, Phantom of the Opera, and had a little bit of fun doing that. Not really. It was taking on all those coloratoras, that's what they were called. And that was a little bit of a headache tackling into the mess. And we also picked up Cursed Arm Hassan, who is suddenly here, and he doesn't remember us, but hey, that's fine. The fact that we have him is good enough for now. That's good enough for me. We're going to be taking on solely archers here, so I'm guessing we're probably going to be taking on those the gunners that we fought, the hobos from the bums in the subway, as I so eloquently put it the first time. So I don't really have a game plan here. Actually, it would probably be better to run. Don't have the exact skill range on that. Can tell that I'm already in the the grinding mode in what's it called? It's grinding mode for Gouda Gouda. But yeah, still gonna be running that shell. I keep on forgetting that I'm running this shell just because of the extra bond points for evil, when that's really nice, but I keep on forgetting about it in the first place. Back in the League of Villains, how's it going? Glasses version. The glasses are what makes him evil. It'd only be more evil if he had a monocle, honestly. They should have gave him a monocle. That would have completed the evil outlook. So the Berserker of Shinjuku is gone. At the risk of sounding a bit cliched, it seems we finally reached the beginning of the end. I've checked my calculations countless times. They appear correct. Time continues to flow, pulling at a single point. Now then, I believe Assassin was next. The Berserker of Shinjuku is gone. Or rather, I killed him. He was annoying me. What can you do? He was monologuing. You know how much I hate monologuers? Don't ever let me monologue. In fact, it was all the reason for my hatred of monologues began when I was a boy. God. I also know how you ran away with your tail between your legs. Wow, word travels fast. Then you also know why I did that. Of course. Assassin told you to. I don't get it. Why risk the danger of getting close to them? Assassin may be chivalrous, but he's also very much a phantom spirit. A man like that who always pretends to be someone he's not will never become a heroic spirit. So we cannot resist the temptation to observe heroes up close and personal in order to determine if they are worth transforming into them or not. So he's it looks like our Assassin of Shinjuku actually transformed into Cursed Arm Hassan, and we've got a traitor in our midst. But oh well. We'll come to grips with that. I was so excited to have Cursed Arm Hassan. It seemed too convenient, but I wanted it. It's too risky. If you ask me, it's like handing your head over to your enemy. It is indeed risky. It's also glorious and arrogant. He takes everything from his targets and tramples it, as if to relieve the gloom he felt while alive. However, his process is entirely too unclear. Assassin has decided to kill the Chaldean Master. But when? How? Even I don't know. With his innate chivalry and doppelganger nature mixed together, perhaps not even he understands his own thoughts. A man like him, who could and would kill someone he's talking to at any possible moment, is a monster. He has become irredeemable, psychotic killer. So he's like an evil sentient time bomb that could go off at any moment, eh? He would hate to be interrupted. Let's wait and see how this plays out. And let's just sit back and enjoy the show, as it were. I have my own things I must look into. Wow, I'm surprised you haven't already turned over every stone there is. There's a new variable to consider. One that steadfastly defies quantification and predictability. All this math. I gotta think about the quantifications and all my formulas and oh god, drag the 4 over here and the x is equal to Emiya. Why don't you go take a walk around Shinjuku and see how Shakespeare's craft is coming along? According to my calculations, the King Lear monster, or the King Lear, Lear? King Lear monster should be complete soon. King Lear, huh? What an interesting choice. I wonder what sort of monster a crazed old man like him will turn into here in Shinjuku. All right, I'll go take a look. Now, it should be about time for you to make your entrance. You can hide, but traces of your presence remain. You could have erased them if you'd put your mind to it, but since you let them be, you're clearly choosing to make yourself known. My rival, my sworn enemy, my bane. I have waited for this moment for what feels like eternity. The League of Phantom Fiends, the League of Villains. Just call it the League of Villains because that's what it is. Phantom Fiends is a little bit too ridiculous of a name. Villains, the League of Evildoers. The barrel, me, the phantom spirits, all of it, was to set the stage for your entrance, Sherlock Holmes. Dun dun dun! That also gives us a clue as to who he is, a mortal enemy of Sherlock Holmes. Is who apparently assassin of, or not assassin, Archer. Sorry, I have assassin right in front of us. Who Archer of Shinjuku is. So this is the roost you mentioned. It rather reeks of hamburgers, doesn't it? I think it smells good, says Salter. Everybody else is kind of like, it's whatever. And Caval's already sniffed out our traitor. Good boy, Caval. I see I'm not very welcome here. I suppose I can't blame you, given what I look like. If you don't like an assassin, you're free to leave, or to return to your spirit form. John, you should leave regardless, and return to your spirit form while you're at it. Now, the important thing is that we managed to defeat the Berserker of Shinjuku. I think this calls for a celebratory toast. No thanks, I'm beat. I just want to rest. I need to take care of my Cursor altar. The rest of you can figure out what you want to do for yourselves. This is our options. These are our options. Man, that kind of sucks. Oh well. Have to be at least an adult. I don't know. I see. Well, I want to be right to coax someone who can't drink into drinking. Peer pressure, though. If you like, I would be glad to join you for a drink. Can you even drink? Does he have a stomach? I think he does. He probably does. I knew you'd come through, Hassan. Would you like a beer? Low malt beer? Whiskey? Whiskey would be grand. You can't see it, but through the mask, he's smiling. Smiling all the way back to the Middle East. In that case, I believe I shall have a beer. Or rather, a cheap low malt beer from a no-name brewery. That sounds like it sucks. It would be awfully better. Can't say it's delicious, but it's not terrible either. It's perfectly middle of the road. I don't know, sounds like it's... I guess if it's... Would it be like... I don't know, if you have like local stuff, maybe it would be better, but like no-name company local stuff, that might be better than just mass-produced things like, you know, Bud Light or something. But like... What an odd thing to focus on. Yeah, let's stop talking about drinky drinks. Alright, Hassan, bottoms up. You were too kind. And they grow to have the best of friendships. I love being 50-ish. You're doing great, Master. I hope you know that. He's already a little bit over the edge. Just a little bit. You're a man of 50-ish. You probably should be able to hold your drink a little bit better than that, but we didn't see how much you drank, to be fair. You know, you shouldn't take your youth for granted. Before you know it, you'll backle her all the time. Your eyes will be tired. You'll have no energy. Grandpa's going on. God damn it, Grandpa. Don't care about your war stories. So you know what I said then? That's right. Society's the real criminal here. I said, that's what makes the broken system in the first place, I said. So I swept it all under the rug and made off with more than half of his estate. I really pulled a fast one on him. I'm the best. How's Cursed Arm handling his beer? Feeling sleepy. Out he goes. I didn't know that servants could get drunk. Maybe it's because he's half of a servant? I don't know. He's not exactly a full servant. If we want to, it's just a choice in the matter. It's like you can eat if you want to. You can also get drunk if you want to. That's very weird. That's a very weird standard to set. That means like any sort of like thing like that would probably only take effect if the servant wanted it to, which means you could have like a servant that smokes and it would do actually nothing. It was more just for the style of it, I guess. The style and the nasty smell. And it wouldn't even affect their lungs or anything because they're spirits, they're magic. Same could probably be said for a lot of things. That's a weird thing to think about. How strange. He seems like just a harmless old man when intoxicated. You all know what sort of man this archer of Shinjuku is? You're gonna tell us he's our enemy, right? You already know that. He claims to have amnesia. You don't actually believe something so absurd, do you? I believe in our archer. I see. Perhaps it's not my place to say, but don't you think it may be too trusting, Master? I must say, Master, you are a most admirable man. You not only prevented the incineration of humanity, you even came here to resolve this small singularity. Yeah, you know, it's kind of growing into a thing that could rival the 7 singularities, so it kind of had to come here regardless, but it wouldn't have taken care of itself if we just left it alone, so we kind of had to. Oh, but it is. For that matter, Shinjuku itself is not even worthy of being saved. Shinjuku in 1999 was a perfectly ordinary city full of squalor and fever, just like any other city. Humanity had been completely incinerated, and this distortion would have also had some meaning. We have already taken care of that. As such, this distortion will disappear on its own one day. Even if the Holy Grail were used, this hell wouldn't last a month. That may be, but the incineration was only just averted. Everything could still fall apart starting here. Especially when we still don't know who we're up against, or what they want. The destruction of this planet. Huh? Hassan? I heard about it before. What the League of the Phantom Fiends want is utter devastation. Damn, he got the little vein on his head too? I never noticed that. I never noticed that he had like a little angry sprite, like the eyes dimmed down, like real squinty like, and can't really tell. If he had eyebrows that would be like that, and he had the little vein popping out. That's a nice touch. Smash apart this entire planet. Come now, you're just making up nonsense. There's no way that could actually happen. I agree, but the fact remains that is their objective. What about Dantes? What is Dantes' goal in all of this? How is he gonna help? That Seeker of Vengeance said the same thing? No, it's still nonsense. Even at full power, Top Servant's Noble Phantasm almost certainly couldn't break the entire planet apart. And even an anti-planet Noble Phantasm, and even if an anti-planet Noble Phantasm existed, on paper, it wouldn't be enough to destroy this one. Shh, please be quiet. What's up? What's up? It seems that someone is skulking around this building. Do you mind investigating? Mind investigating it, Lady Mash? Sorry, but I can't seem to find anything. Mash, check the perimeter at regular intervals. If there were anything suspicious out there, we'd know. So they've concealed their presence. This may be an assassin at work. Let's go take a look, Master. We're gonna go trust him. Oh. The rest of you, please stay put. The 2 of us shall go out first. Yeah, that's a good idea. How strange. There's no one here. Except the shady, the assassin, the actual assassin here. Nonetheless, this accomplishes what I set out to do. Yeah, I figured as much. Nothing to say, Perhaps you already understood what's going on. Hold it. Who are you? It's not Hassan. Mash, catch up to the rest of us. I mean, I have the meta knowledge, but I should, like, even if I didn't have the meta knowledge of seeing what the League of Villains had to say about all this, I'd probably figure it out by now. Trust is something accumulated over time. Anyone who would trust a stranger unconditionally is nothing but a fool. First, they must observe the other person carefully and overcome numerous hardships together. Then, and only then, can two people bonded as true friends and comrades. Now, Master, let me ask you, am I such a person? Oh, yeah, it's, you know, it's not actually Cursed Arm Hassan. Who would have thunk? Nope, sorry. Did you just punch us? What's your deal? You're hilarious. I was gonna kill you, but I changed my mind. This'll be a lot more fun with a hostage. Assassin of Shinjuku reporting for duty. Did you just transform? No, it was nothing like that. You were Hassan. You had his voice, his demeanor, even Shaitan's arm. There's only so far shapeshifting can go. You were more like a doppelganger. Who would have thunk? More like what, Da Vinci? More like his shadow, you say? A doppelganger. Hey, you got it. I might look chivalrous. I might even be chivalrous. But on the inside, nah, I can't go around telling you. Anyway, I'm gonna hold on to Master here for a while. No! Hey, how's it going, Salter? Figured you'd help me out? Yeah, real interesting. Ah, the beautiful duo. So you did figure out it was me. You know, I figured you had my number all along, but I just couldn't resist the surprise reveal. Sorry about that. If you don't get your nasty ass breath out of Master's face, I'm gonna burn you alive. Oh, very nice. That is truly beautiful, murderous intent in your eyes. As a thrill-seeking gentleman, this is just the kind of excitement I crave. But also speaking as a gentleman, it would be rude and stuff to fight here. So on that note, I'll be waiting for you with Dear Master for your I'll be waiting for you with your Dear Master for you to join us elsewhere. You're not going anywhere. Yeah, Assassin kind of probably has some sort of battle retreat or something like that. So, I don't know. You might not believe it, but I'm faster than I look. Go ahead, try and catch me if you can. Come on. I'm gonna go with the IBQ still. IBQ, do something. I like to imagine that she just kind of affectionately got to that point where she just set it down into the 3 syllables. Silence, mad dog. I'll take Crusader Altar. Try to keep up with us. You have that agility? I don't think she has that agility. You don't gotta tell me twice. So what about that drunk old fart? Who cares? They're just leaving Shinjuku Archer right there. Back on the couch, drunk with, uh-oh. Looks like Artoria Alter's catching up quick. Guess I'll have to buy some time. Oh god, does he have friends? He has friends. Oh, those are not nice-looking friends. It's the bums who... The shirtless man was friends with the bums all along. They're the shirtless, long-haired man. Oh, well. You know what? This looks like it'll be a pretty good show. Can we help? Yeah. What? I got orders for you. Very well. Then give me your orders, Master. Knowing you, I'm certain you can assess the situation calmly no matter the circumstances. I've been kidnapped! So, ordering to the defeat of the what's it called? Forget what they're called. What are they called? Hornets, that's what they're called. That's right, that's right. Not a good hand to start off with. We'll at least get the quick cards, and we're not gonna be able to kill, but we're gonna get pretty close on it. I also raised intuition a little bit, so we get to start off with a little bit to go along with it. Should have did that in a better order, but oh well. Please don't all raid quick. Please don't all go for her. I don't need that in my life. That should be good. Oh wow, I just noticed how much health that this one had. I really did this wrong. Oh well, I'll have to hold that, I guess. Stop targeting her! Jeez, oh Pete, man. That is not a good at all. Moving on to the next one, though. We have an MP on storage, too, that we're going to be able to challenge pretty nicely here. At least drop this one right away. Try and get as much as we can out of this. Who do we got? Oh, we got... Okay, so we can focus this and then get rid of at least this one dude. I was hoping he would have a little bit less star absorption, but oh well. Alright, we got the attack up and we got the healing, which is the real thing that we wanted here. Unfortunately, MHXA is probably still going to die after this turn. MP strength up, but they probably won't. By the time they get to their turn, they're not going to be able to use their MP, so it's not going to matter all too much. Next up in the wave, we got Gorgon, who's going to suck up those stars nice and good with the Talk on the Hot Sands that I gave her. Which I'm pretty sure I gave her Talk on the Hot Sands. I hope I gave her Talk on the Hot Sands. Let's hope that we gave her Talk on the Hot Sands. Oh my god. Not that it's going to matter, of course, because I got the Braid Chain. Get some MP back, finally. Oh. Honestly, these guys are pretty good for racking up MP. But we got rid of our big people, so honestly, the rest of this isn't all too big of a deal now. Luckily. Not gonna be able to kill, but we're gonna get close. Not gonna be able to build it, but we're gonna get pretty damn close. Go ahead and stun him if we can. Please don't miss. Thank you. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. We're gonna get pretty damn close on this as well, I think. If we can get double crit on the... we didn't get it. If we got that Buster crit, then we would have been able to get a lot more damage on that. But we're just gonna have to hold this Incendiary Grenade. Luckily, went for the Caledonian Hunt, which is exactly what I wanted. And we should be able to wrap this up here. Let's go ahead and get Gorgon's MP, because we don't see it too often. We've been seeing Phoebus Catastrophe quite a bit this singularity, but haven't seen Gorgon's MP yet. Haven't seen this since Prison Tower. That Incendiary Grenade gives a lot of burn. Alright. Forgot to even bring the, only one. I was hoping for a little bit more than just one. We've gotten pretty lucky with those so far in terms of raw drop rate, so I was hoping maybe like getting 3 or 4 of them as a drop would be nice, but oh well. We'll live. Alright, this time we're fighting a Saber. Let's go ahead and fuck around with this a little bit then. Let's go ahead and bring our caster again with maxed out, because I definitely want that over something else. Talk on the Hot Sands isn't really needed. He can go ahead and just take a formal craft. I actually want to try out something different instead of Imaginary Round. Let's go ahead and give, instead of Imaginary Round, let's go ahead and actually give her Cute Orangeette, because that would probably help her quite a bit in being able to get those MPs faster, especially with either starting with Arts Chains or something like that. And I'll also give, let's keep Fox Knight's Dream on, because she needs that help more than anything else. Gets rid of the quick support that both of them have, but honestly, I'd rather them be able to spam their MPs more because that's more important. This ends now. I can't believe you were able to give orders under these circumstances. You're really something. My hat's off to you, no joke. In fact, this is too much fun to stop here. And look, here comes Shakespeare's monsters, ready at last. Go on, show these guys what you got. Shakespeare's monsters? I'm guessing this is King Lear that we've been talking about. I'm detecting magical energy approaching you at high speeds. It appears to be a Spriggan. Oh, great. That's gonna be absolutely great. It's not a Spriggan. Clearly based on one, but the design is different. That's... Aha! It looks like the first one out is King Lear. Huh? King Lear? As in Shakespeare's play? The very same. Alright, Your Majesty. Why don't you go and sock that sad old lunatic a good one? That thing's no King Lear. Yeah, it's just a false. False? It's just a... Fuck, what's the word? Just a false is definitely not what I wanted, though. Oh god, it's got a little a little jester on its shoulder. That's cute. That's really cute. But this is not a good start. This is not a good start at all. Go ahead and try and get some stars out here and some MP generation. We could probably go for a little bit more on that, but oh well. MP gen. Hey, going for the crit. That's much who I'd prefer you to go for in the end. All right, and we're getting some good shit on this as well. Get the double crit on this? This is gonna be great. I should have did the crit up because I always forget to do the crit up. That'll give plenty of MP. Oof. You are not doing so hot. Let's go ahead and throw this out now. And just throw these out. Gonna be able to get at least one crit from this, and we're gonna be able to get a lot of MP crit stars from it. Ooh, we're gonna be able to get 2 crits from that. Nice, nice. First hit on MHXA, no MP from Anderson, which is a big shame actually. And we're gonna be seeing pretty big damage from the Spriggan next turn. Damage cut's gonna be really important here, and yeah, that's gonna be about it. We can hopefully, let's go ahead and at least drop. Now we honestly don't need the drop, but let's go ahead and drop. Should have actually went for Atalanta there. Oh well. Now that I'm not saving anything, let's actually just go ahead and drop everything now, and intuition as well. We're gonna go for mad damage. As mad damage as we can possibly get. Oh yeah, 40k, just what I like to see. That's some pretty good damage right there. Oof. That's not a good. At the very least, we can pop a Merlin out here and let the rest write itself, realistically. Alright, gets... Actually, Emiya Alter's MP generation really isn't all too hot, huh? That's a bit of a shame. That'll give us Caledonian Hunt, or Phoebus Catastrophe for a nice little star bomb here. And let's see where let's go ahead and get all this rocking too. Not gonna have the attack up anymore after this, but we'll live. Especially with the amount of hits we're gonna be able to get on this. We are gonna be loaded with stars. Yes, we are. 59 of them. We can go ahead and at least pop this now. Can't really do all too much. Do we go for it? Yeah, let's go for it. Fuck it. Could go for the damage, but getting unlimited lost works actually takes a little bit more priority, and we're going to be able to get Oh, just enough. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, Merlin, that is not a good. Uh-oh, that is not good at all. Pop a projection. Can't really get all too good of a burst damage out, but we're gonna be able to get at least a little bit. We should be able to kill it by its next wave, and if we don't, we have Cursed Arm Hassan in the background, and he will be able to do at least some damage. He'll be able to survive 1 or 2 waves. Running out of quick stars, though, is the only thing. As soon as we run out of that, that's a great turn. That was a great, great, great turn. Oh, but do I go for... Fuck! What's the priority here? Priority is getting another unlimited Lost Works, if possible. It's gonna be hard without those crits. Speaking of crits, how's it going, Mr. Spriggan? Jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Alright, best case scenario. Best case scenario here. What is our best case scenario? Our best case scenario is getting something from this, which is going to be our Phoebus Catastrophe, which will definitely kill. Or not kill, but it's going to do a lot of damage, which is exactly what we want. And it's going to be even better if you go for Emiya Alter. Please go for Atalanta. No, that's not Atalanta. At least she dodged the crit. It's something. We got to take the little victories when we can. Save that self-modification for next time. Honestly, we should have saved everything for next time. Oh, well. I tapped the wrong person because it shifts the thing. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and pop Phoebus Catastrophe, get this star drop, and kill next turn. Because there's not much of a chance that we won't kill next turn. Not kill next turn, honestly. Between this, we're going to be able to get down to around 15, I want to say. Ah, 13, yeah. So, while it's a little bit scary, we had to fight a Spriggan, which is always a little bit scary in the end. But, we were good. Let's go ahead and, since you happen to impersonate our good old Cursed Arm Hassan here, our good old true assassin, let's actually see some numbers fly on him. And some numbers, I mean, holy fuck, do some more damage, please. Spirit Root. Could always use more of those, even though I don't have many servants that actually use Spirit Roots off the top of my head. I can't think of one that actually uses it. Excalibur. Mordecai! Yeah, that's what you're good for, Salter. You're literally Alter, that way you could fucking Mana Burst and Excaliblast your way through everything. Well, yes, but you pushed yourself too hard to take him down quickly. Now you're exhausted. So, you're a fool if you think I would lose to a miserable outlaw like... Man, that was even a better show than I had hoped. But I think it's time for the curtain call now. Master. Hey, where's John? Where's John? Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting us to actually... Adios, amigos. And bye-bye, everyone at Chaldea. Oh god, yeah. We've lost signal. That's not good. We're actually being taken. God. I thought maybe Jean would interrupt, but I assume she probably still will, but we were actually fully blown taken. Huh. Alright, well, we're on our own now. This is the first time that that's ever happened. And I guess to see, you guys are going to have to wait for tomorrow for to see the next step in our kidnapping. Thank you guys so much for watching Chapter 8, or is it Chapter 9? I think that might have been Chapter 9. That was Chapter 9. I don't know what I'm talking about. Thank you guys so much for watching Chapter 9, and tomorrow we'll be back for Chapter 10 of the Shinjuku. So, until then, take care, guys.